So what if I started with a question? What if I didn't tell you my name, and instead I asked you a really vague yet deep question? I asked myself the same question back in a couple of years ago, probably 2008. And if it wasn't 2008, it might have been back in 2007. But what you don't know is before 2007, I was struggling. And this TED Talk will be about me and how I struggled yet still came out on top above all of you. So back in 2007, I asked myself a question that made me think deeper and harder than all of you ever will. Now, little did I know that this question would be the question that changed the course of my life, or something like that. But before I go into what this TED Talk is really about, let me tell you my tragic upbringing. So using this Apple TV remote, I'm going to show you this really vague statistic up on the screen about how children are dying in Africa. And if it's not that, it's about how many of you don't get enough sleep. Now, I've been a little stagnant on the stage, so I'm going to start walking to my right. But as I walk, I'm going to start a scooping motion with both of my hands until I stop, do a little shake, and say something. But then I'll walk the other way, wag my finger, wiggle a little bit more, look left, look right, and ask you another question. So, I'll click the screen again, and I'll show you another statistic. This one, pretty much the same. Yet we're going to stare at this graphic together, and I'm going to walk you through the entire thing head to toe. Now, I am talking about something fascinating. However, I look dead inside. I have put my life's work into what I'm telling you about today. However, I look like I want to fall off a cliff and sleep forever. Let's continue. Now, to lighten up the audience a little bit, I'm going to keep looking around, then stop and tell a joke. Then I'm going to look around some more because nobody got the joke. Then they'll start getting it more and more and realize that you actually made a sexual innuendo. And now the whole crowd is roaring with laughter, and now they're clapping for you. So you're going to nod your head and start walking to brush it off. Before they stop clapping, you'll have to stop them. You'll click another statistic, and we'll keep going. What if I told you that there was a different way that we could do this? I'm going to start grapevining a little bit more, and after I start grapevining, some people in the audience will realize that if I'm a woman, I have a hair tie on my wrist. Now, this hair tie means much more than I have long hair and need to keep it out of my face. This hair tie is what keeps me grounded. I'm just like you. I have hair too. I am a hard-working person. In fact, I work so hard that I did not have time to take this hair tie off of my wrist. This hair tie proves that we're the same. Next graphic. Now that I've said something super serious, I'll try another joke again. However, this time I will laugh and no one else will get the joke. So I'll move on really quickly and keep scooping and grapevining. I'm letting the audience reflect. At some point as well, I'll get so passionate about something that when I take a step, I'll get low and rise back up. My hands will almost bounce with anger. Think about that. So at this point in the TED Talk, you're probably a little bit bored. You can't follow along. In fact, it wasn't your choice to watch this TED Talk. It had been sitting in your YouTube recommended for weeks and weeks. So, you decided to click on it in hopes that it would go away. However, you're realizing that it's not that interesting, and you don't know why YouTube recommended it to you in the first place. You'll probably want to skip forward. Took the bait, grabbed, said Mr. Obama. Now we've gotten to the good stuff. I'm going to ramble on about all my accomplishments for the next approximately 4.5 minutes. You've gone from looking up to me to feeling jealous and almost angry at me. And that's what I wanted you to feel. That's how we were meant to feel. That's what these TED Talks were made for. To make you at home realize that you are less. And like every TED Talk, I'll finish by letting you know that I have solved just about every issue in developing countries. Yes. By the time I'm done, you will feel insignificant, unworthy, unaccomplished. You will realize that compared to me, you have accomplished nothing. in your life. You spent your life doing something meaningless, while I have spent my life doing something better. Thank you.